Good morning, everybody. I was midway through my makeup, and I like to do when I'm, in my space, in my creative space, I like to have old YouTube videos playing. Like, do you remember the era of singers and like people doing covers and shit? Do you remember Lullaby by Latia? I think she's Polynesian. This one song. Do you remember the ukulele era too? That was, Your face and your touch, missing your kiss and your love. Okay, do you remember? Like, I'm gonna have it on a little background. That just got me thinking, like, in this era of me finding my way, I'm trying to reconnect with my inner child, and I'm watching shit like Arthur. Arthur is funny as heck, you guys. Like, it's actually so good. Doing and watching what she got enjoyment out of. How lucky am I that I get to enjoy things I enjoyed as a child, because everything's been recorded, everything's like archived for me to enjoy later. Like, YouTube's still bumping, and I'm watching these old ass videos that, thank God, people have kept up. I think that's super important, because if you had a safe space when you were younger, why not revisit that? Like fighting with friends, whatever it may be, you can just like run away to coloring or watching videos or shows that like kind of helped you distract yourself from all that. Why not revisit it in your adult life? Like, in doing all this, you've learned to accept like all your flaws. I can't talk and do my face. I don't know how people do it. I'm very much on a nostalgia kick. It's rough out here. There's beauty in having fun and letting loose and doing things that you used to do as a kid, but with like through adult lens. Does that make sense? We're lucky that we get to have these outlets to revisit our childhood. The importance of healing your inner child is so that you evolve and become a better person. You carry that child around with you. Why not make her happy? Kid self doesn't care if you have a million likes or this and this and that. And just like getting caught in social media these days is just crazy. That's why you gotta do things with your heart. You gotta do things for yourself. Whatever you attract is meant for you. Like, whoever your audience is, whoever doesn't interact or whoever doesn't associate with you, they're not meant for you, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm very much learning. To grow, you kind of have to like look back and reflect, kind of revisit old wounds. I guess I'll give you an example. I am a control freak. I got control issues, and I know it. I feel like that stems from childhood things that we don't have to get into. Me feeling like I know what's best for everybody is detrimental to my relationships and everybody around me, because they're going through their own life journey, and it's not my place to tell them what to do, even though I know I'm right, because she's always right. Hello. I've learned to like let that go and be at peace with, everybody's life is their own, and they got to make their mistakes. They have different lessons to learn than you, and that's okay. Like, look at how much I've grown to even get to a place where I can think like that, where I can think like, it's not me, it's on them, and that's okay. Even though you know what's best, even though you know this, you know that, it's not my journey. Unfortunately, I just gotta sit on the sides and watch you suffer, but I'm here for support, and that's what unconditional love is. Being there no matter what. And I think people forget what that means or what that looks like. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna cut you off because you did something wrong in your life. No, it looks like guidance. It's like, as a friend, I'm here to help you recognize and realize what you're feeling. And I may not agree with whatever you're doing, but I'm here if you need a shoulder. And I will for sure cuss the hell out of you. If not me, then who? You know what I mean? Your friends should be there to not only support you, but also check you. And I think people forget that. You're not a good friend if you can't clock me and say, what the hell are you doing? Whatever. Oh my God, doing liner and talking is so difficult. Again, I don't have a point to all of this. I just be rambling. Going back to healing your inner child, like doing things that you couldn't do when you were younger that you have abilities to do now, because you can drive, you have your own money. Like, why am I not rolling down hills with my friends? You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stupid things that we do. We really are grown as teenagers. That's kind of the childhood or upbringing that was robbed from me too. Like, I didn't really have a solid group of friends, so I'm so blessed and so grateful for Alicia, Tiffany, Leo, Michelle, Megan, Kristen, my number one cousin. They have all taught me what unconditional love means. And Travis, but like, you know, the friendship relationship is what I was missing. They all taught me what unconditional love is and how it looks like and how it feels and the good and the bad of it. And so appreciative of my besties. I love them so much. We all clock each other. We've all had a moment where we've said, you know, you're fucking up, you're messing up. Not even like behind the scenes, like to your face. Like, it's confrontational. Oh my god, life can be fun, and it's supposed to be fun. And what am I doing stressing out over nothing? It also helps us become a little more grateful in everyday life, even if it's the little things. Like, I remember my mom used to love playing this game, of playing Pac-Man. So we got like a little joystick thing as kids, and she was like, my mom was on it. Like, she was playing that game all day, all night, because that was her favorite game as a kid. And I was like, looking back, I'm realizing like, that's so special to be able to enjoy things you enjoyed as a kid in your adult life and like bring that glimmer back. Don't get lost. Like, reconnect with who you are and what makes you happy. I think that's the main thing, that people just get lost because they're trying to find themselves. But all you have to do is, this is so corny, all you have to do is look within. Truly, things just fall where they're supposed to be for you. Things always work out for you. How do I look? Oh my god, don't look too close. My skin be dry, my lips be dry. What is this? Don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you come from, and to be grateful for what you had and what you have, where you are now, because look at how much you've grown. There are healthy ways to grow. I don't know, then again, there's people who think I just talk a lot of yada yada yada, but that's okay. That's your journey. I feel very grateful. I'm so lucky that I get to access all this nostalgia that makes me happy, and I'm so blessed that I've waited to have the relationships that I do have, because they're all beautiful, they're all love, they're all light. And I'm happy I never settled. Like, that's, I think, the biggest thing. And yet again, it all goes down to how much do you care about yourself and how much do you respect yourself to set boundaries. My bitchiness, no, my boundaries get misconstrued to me being a bitch or me being bitchy, but no, it's just I don't have a tolerance for like bullshit, truly. And that's what I don't get at either. You have to learn how to work with other people, you gotta learn with other people. It's like, why? I don't get it. There are good people out there that you can align yourself with. Why am I settling for not great people? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm ignorant, I don't know. Anyways, whatever is meant to be in my life will show up in my life in all these different areas and aspects, and how lucky am I that I get to experience it with my loved ones around. I don't know where this one was going. I think it was more of a gratitude and connecting with my inner child, because I was just listening to some YouTube that brought me back. It was an era, like, you guys have no idea. Anyways, thank you for listening to this other video. I'll see you in the next one.